The Founder Institute is the world's largest pre-seed accelerator. We're in almost 200 cities. We have a network of over 15,000 mentors, over 4,000 alumni. And in the last 10 plus years, we're really fortunate to have created some $20 billion worth of value. Now, established in 2009, we believe entrepreneurs can create real impact on society, but most startups fail because they lack expert feedback. They lack the proper focus during the early or the pre-seed stages of their business. So what we do at the Founder Institute is we help pre-seed founders and teams to get to traction and funding through a devoted support network and a structured growth process. Did you know some 10 years ago, when we were in the midst of the global financial crisis, or the Great Recession as it was called elsewhere, these companies were established? Some names that you might be very familiar with: Airbnb, DuckDuckGo, I use that as my search engine, New Relic, Postmates, Twilio, Warby Parker. So even in the midst of supposed tragedy, even in the midst of despair, great companies have been founded. And at the Institute, we'd suggest this is the time to build our post-COVID future. Founder Institute is here to help. We are running programs that are online and that are meant to help founders build meaningful and enduring technology companies. We're a pre-seed accelerator. So perhaps you might have gone to a startup weekend, you might have heard of Lean Startup Machine, but you're a little bit before a full-time residential acceleration program. That's where we come in. We, at this pre-seed, help at either the idea stage, we help if you've got a team or an MVP, or we help with growth. Over 4 months, we'll assist you to launch your business. And if you've already launched your business, we'll help you to put it on the fast growth track. At the Founder Institute, we run a 4-month part-time program to help you get to validation, to build your team and go to market. And at the end of this, we give you a lifetime of support. So whether it is getting that product market fit, whether it is getting funding, whether it is getting that Series A venture funding, that's what the Institute is here to do. And we provide a lifetime of support even after you graduate. What are the results? Over the last 10 years, 45 plus portfolio companies have been acquired. Over $950 million has been raised from investors. And what do? We find great people, we give them a devoted support network, we put them through a structured growth process, and as mentioned, we provide a lifetime of support. Some of you are thinking, I want this, I want to sign up right now. Well, the good news is we have a program that is starting in a few weeks' time. So if you have thought about creating your dream company, now is your moment. But the word of warning, the Founder Institute is difficult. And the reason is it's difficult is that not all startups are successful. At the Founder Institute, less than 40% make it through the program, and that's by design. We want the best to graduate. We practice brutal honesty. There are no threes that are allowed. We want to ensure that you learn quickly. We want you to complete your deliverables so that you are making progress and that you get high mental ratings. And if you're one of the 60% who don't make it through the program, you're always welcome back. And one of the friends in the Institute, Jason Calacanis, has said, the Founder Institute is the most raw street program out there for startups. And given his really cool podcast, as well as his success as an angel investor, I think that's great credit. And together with my co-directors, I'm very excited to be presenting the program for you. So in summary, the Founder Institute provides a devoted support network and a structured growth process to help you get to traction and funding. And in Australia and New Zealand, we know that founders don't have to go it alone. And therefore, our vision is for a regional ecosystem across Australia and New Zealand to challenge 1,000 plus founders to build enduring companies to solve the world's biggest problems. Someone just asked me a question, do successful companies have to be US domiciled eventually as part of the program? No, we're happy for you to be domiciled in Australia or in New Zealand. We are also in this region very keen on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and we encourage founders to build one or more of these sustainable development goals into their business. Why? Because we care about the future. We also think it makes good business sense. Here are some photos of the directors in the region. Very pleased to be working with Phoebe, with Charlotte, with Paul, Cheryl, and with Chris.